Is this that place from yesterday? I don't know. Is this the Fable Chapter 2 of Fatal Frame 3, the one I've been expecting for the last 2 videos? It is! Oh, it actually is the man of... Oh, god damn it. I swapped the naming of the... Oh! So, welcome back to Fatal Frame 3. Actually starting chapter 3. And as you can see, I swapped... I'm gonna have to find a new name for this video, because chapter 1 is named... Video 1 is named The Manner of Sleep, and chapter 2 is named The Manner of Sleep. Maybe I just swap them when this video come out. I don't know. Looks like an old key, red with rust. A 4-point well pattern has been carved in the handle. This is where the survivor woman was. But yeah, on the last 2 videos, we had like a lot of introductions. Let me talk while I fix the camera. I hear something. We had a lot of introductions to how the game is going to move. Like, yeah, I'm showing the camera, shut up. How the game flow is going to be like, the whole mansion exploration that we're doing right now, and how the other part, that is the house clue gathering exploration, is going to be. And then we had our first example of what will happen if we fail to delay the curse. That is, we're gonna become this woman. That was a nice timing. How you're this good at timing? Ow! Ow! The shades. I forgot about the shades. Do I just take pot shots? How do I do this? No, seriously, how do I do this fight? Do I have to kill the shades? And then she comes after me? 3 shades. Are you coming? No, there's another one. There's 2 others. Whoa. Now you're attacking? Tell me you're attacking now. No, there is... How do I... How does this fight works? Do I not even fight her? Ow. What the hell, dude? The head banged me and then it teleport. And the head banged me and then it teleport behind me. Are you moving now? Lei, are you moving? Are you actually trying to kill me now? Please tell me you are, so I can end this. I'm just gonna keep doing this then. Lady, the game won't move forwards until you're dead. And the fact that you're not attacking me just means I'm gonna be here forever. I wasted 11 films trying to take you down. What if I get super close to you? Ah, that's the key. Okay. I see. Oh yeah, that's a nice start to the video. Just being attacked by the woman that I literally just killed. Just offed, just exercised, whatever, it's a ghost. I don't know what... That's Japanese. I don't understand Japanese. But the 4-point well key... That's the key for this door down here, I believe. Yep. Oh, I don't have range. And I'm not fast enough. Great. And a book just fell. And yeah, it is for this door. There may be some random ghosts that I can get if I go exploring. I'll explore for a bit. If I don't find anything, you'll know what happened. Oh, when I spin back to this place. Another... a door fell. What? Am I being attacked? Why does it sound like I'm being attacked? What is... hello? Am I being attacked or not? I am. Okay. Just checking. It's just a daughter. And she's behaving... oh. Nice attack, kid. She gets depressed. Okay, I must avoid her touch and then I get a fatal frame. Ow! You little... I didn't do dang. And that's it. 3 shots. 3 shots? 3 shots. But yeah, this is why I said on the very beginning that the mother and daughter can be a nasty little ghost, even though it didn't sound like it. But I guess when I fought the mother alone, it kinda became obvious why I thought that fight could get dangerous, because these two can act by themselves. Okay, so aside from that one fight against the daughter, that I'm pretty sure was a random encounter, I don't believe there is anything else that I'm missing. So I'm gonna start going forwards and explore this new room, corridor place thingy. What am I looking at? I'm looking at... hi, there's a shade. There is a shade spinning? Still there. Is it? Oh, there's a thing on the wall. Never mind. Sacred rope and paper festoons hang from the wall. Festoons. The wall is cracked and marked with black stains. Ah, it's a door. Is a door? No, it's a hand on a wall. An image of something has been caught on the photo. This is one of those pictures that I can reveal that is... that I can reveal when I go back to the real world. Can I go through here? I can. Okay, let me... before I go... where am I? Where am I? Is... oh, I know where I am. Okay. Maybe I can get that item now. Herbal meds. Let me check that door thing on the wall first before I go forward. That's a moan. I can make out traces of an old joint in the wall. I tried to move it, but it shut tight. Could there be something inside? Yes. I may not know what it is, but I can 100% guarantee you, Miss Rei Kurosawa, my mistress with a very perceptive mind, that there might be indeed something of interest inside. Oh, why am I crouching? I don't like this vent. Kinda sus. The passage gets even smaller up ahead. I can feel wind from the smaller end of the passage. That's my cell phone. I wonder where it leads to. It looks so narrow, only a child or a small woman would be able to get through. Unfortunately, I got a big dumpy and I can't go through this oddly large passage. Something coming through? Hello? Are you sure I can go in? Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm gonna look for something else to do. What is it? Oh, it's the mother. She just... Oh, it's a fight. Did I accept the fight by taking a photo? I think I did. The fence is locked with a padlock. There's a small door on the other side. Not sterile design. Yeah, this was the last spot to check. There doesn't seem to be anywhere that I can find anything to do right now. So I guess I just go back. In order for me to go back, I just have to go through this door. This is the very entrance of the mansion, where you begin the game on the first chapter. There is an old film in the camera obscura. Okay, I know. Let me save the game. So I'm going to save the game here, and then I'm gonna show the ghosts, if I ever find any ghosts inside the house, because I don't know, the ghost in this game seems to be really finicky on the opportunity to get shots from them. So I guess my best option, at least in the house, like I'm gonna save, I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna see if I can take the ghost shot or not. And depending on what happens, I may reload the save and try again. But the canon is gonna be me failing to get a shot. Let's review this film, see what we get from it. And then we have to give it to Miku at some point. Black human-shaped stains mark the walls of a narrow corridor. Maybe I can find something out about this. What did I get? Human-shaped stains. The narrow corridor on the other side of the door, where I heard the moaning, was strung with sacred rope and paper. The walls were covered with human-shaped stains. There was a black stain left behind when Yoshino Takegawa vanished. Did something happen on those walls as well? I mean, what if a lot of people just got their backs against the wall and just one by one they just vanished? Just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like a Mega Man villain. Is Miku even awake? Can I just... It appears that Miku isn't in her room. What? Miku's not awake. Oh, can I find something in Yu's room? No, there's nothing here. So I guess I just go back to sleep then. Did I miss something? I wonder if... Oh, the herbal meds respawned. I wonder if I actually did miss something. There isn't a whole lot to look at, so I guess I go back to that corridor. Is that it? The wall is riddled with cracks. There's a large black stain the size of people, leaned at roughly equal intervals along the wall. You're not gonna say anything about the hands on the wall! Okay, I found a walkthrough, and it told me to go through this door. Oh. Did I try walking through this door before? And I just... I think I
remember this place.
Yeah, this wasn't a prologue. I think I looked at the door and I thought, oh, this is the door where I came from, and I didn't go through it. So I just wasted my time and increased the length. Oh. Another photo to review and give to Miku. Great. I just increased the length of this video for nothing. Well, I fought some random fights. There's an ancient, sturdy-looking lock on the door. Image of two mandarins carved on the lock. Two mandarins? In the daydream, you was in here. Anything to collect? Anywhere? Oh, I can go back here. Foreshadowing. Anything on this thing? The well lid is off and I can see inside. It's too dark for me to see clearly. I have a flashlight, but it looks like the well was run dry. Something's reflecting on the light. Sacred water. Oh, the first one. And I think that is a respawnable spot. So I need to find another key. But I'm out of doors. I'm actually out of doors now. Hello? There is something to kill. Where are you? Hello? There is... I just did a full spin on the place where I didn't have to. I bet. Oh god! Screw you. What was that for? Oh, there's two of you. I see. There's two... Oh. Two ghosts to fight in a very narrow corridor. And they have... pincer tactics. Great. There we go. There is something on the ground where the man in white was. Carved in relief into a lithograph stone, the size of my palm, is a horizontal line like the character for one. There is a raised bump on the back of the stone, maybe for fitting into something. Man in white. The man who appeared in the black-stained corridor, wearing ragged white robes and tall court hats. Was it their voices I heard through the corridor walls moaning? What was happening to them in there? Well, I know where the stone goes. Man, I feel so dumb. I really thought that was the door I came from, but no, this is the door I came from. I don't know why I just blinded the door. I increased the length of this video for now. Well, I was planning on making the video short anyway. Okay. After fitting this sleeping stone, the contraption began to move. Minute script is engraved on the stone slate. Engraved in the pedestal the same number of panes as are engraved in the sleeping stone. But there is one pane. The same number of panes as are engraved on the sleeping stone. What does that even mean? Oh, I need to move them, I see. I need to waste their moves. So you can move once. You can move twice. And you can move 3 times. And I can't go back. I have to waste their moves and I can't go back. Okay. And I am here. Why am I here? I can see a door on the other side of the roof. If I were to walk across the roof, you would fall and break your neck and become a ghost. Like this one. An image of something has been caught in the photo. It's the woman with a broken neck. It's the 3rd game she shows up on. Okay, now let's carefully and agonizingly slowly cross this thing. Why did I say it like that? Hello? What is all this? What am I looking at? Something's reflecting light on the floor. A two Mandarin pattern has been carved into the old key. Nice. Found a part for the camera obscura. Equip function evades. When you are caught by a ghost, if your timing pressing the shot button is good, you can evade the attack. Ah, it's a riposte. Oh, time to test it. And he's going straight for the wall. What an annoying prick. He loves going inside the walls. But no wonder he died in one. What was that? What is that? Hello? Is something else? Oh, there is. What's that? I just took off a door, I think. I skipped the text. I thought it was nothing. Am I carrying a door in my pocket? What did I do? Oh. Ah! There is a joint in the floorboards, but it's held fast by something and I can't get it open. Maybe it leads to another floor downstairs. Ah, okay. There was a slab of something blocking the door and I just removed it. But since I'm a jerk, I skipped the text. I see. Well, I may know where that sound is coming from. You! You! I don't have range! Disgusting! So I actually went back to that, it's not this way, little window where you see the child hammering the wall back on the first night, on the prologue or something. But there is nothing over there, there is just noise. So I'm gonna cut that part. Also, I've been fighting the mother and the daughter. Every time I try to go anywhere, I find one of those two. And I just get some random camera points. I'm just saying, like, if you go and play this game, you're gonna find them a lot if you get lost. It is an ancient study lock, yeah. There's an image of two mandarins. Mandarin key was used. And the lock just vanished from the door. Just going like, which is fine. There is a child singing. It's the same courtyard and tomb from that daydream. In the dream, you was inside. That is old film in the camera. Inside the house was a courtyard. It was snowing. Try again. Inside the house was a courtyard. Period. It was snowing. Period. There was a line of graves and an even older house looming up behind. Okay. I am going to answer the phone because it is actually driving me batty. Cat! 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 What are you doing here, cat? So this is where you hide. Miku is in her room. Where is Miku? The cat wants to go inside her room to sleep on her bed or just piss in a corner. And Miku isn't home to allow him to do it.
Yes. Kurosawa speaking?
Kurosawa! Ray, it's Miku. Good morning. I gathered together all the information I got from the editor about the woman yesterday. I wanted you to see it. It's laying on the desk in my room, so please go take a look at it if you like. I've gotten a little worried about all of this. There's one other thing I wanted to check out. I'll be back after I finish.
I understand. Thanks.
Okay, but before that, I'm gonna reveal this film that I have, this musty old film that I have in my pocket. So I had some interruptions while I was recording. Anyway, an old roll of film from the camera obscura. Is there anything on it, I wonder? This looks like the grave mound in the courtyard by the stairwell. Maybe I can learn something from this photo. Okay, after this we have some information from Miku that she has left in her bedroom. Oh, cat, you're moving. No, it's just a standstill NPC looking thing. Cat? He died. He has left to the mansion, never to return. I mean, if anything, I think this cat has more chances of surviving a mission than I do. This Miku's room. I don't really like coming in here while she's out. Why do I have to press it twice? A bag with a Japanese pattern hangs on the wall. A somber kind of pattern for a girl not yet out of her teens. I've been thinking, like, because if some time has passed since the whole ordeal in the Himuro mansion with Mafuyu and Miku, I would say nothing more than a few, like maybe 2 years. Because if anything, Miku was around 13 or 14 when she went through that. And now she is, if she is not out of her teens yet, she might be maybe 17 years old. I don't really like it, have a timeline. But I guess in comparison, I think they transpose, let's say like that, the time frame where the first game happened, so that there wouldn't be too much of a discrepancy. Otherwise, Miku would be older. Miku would be about the same age as Rei, and Rei is over her 20s, is past her 20s, while Miku is on her teens. On the shelf are a camera and some kaleidoscopes, and other little Japanese knickknacks Miku has collected. On the chest of drawers is a Japanese doll dressed in red that Miku brought with her from her home. And yeah, according to the story, and a little bit of my speculation, Mafuyu and Yu were friends. I don't know if it is from anywhere or maybe from Yu's job. Because Yu, I think he's a folklorist. His name is Yu Aso. Aso is the family of folklorists that have created the Camera Obscura. So I think he's kind of following the family job. And at some point he met Mafuyu, they become friends, and then the whole Homuro mansion happens. Maybe Mafuyu was in there doing some investigation for Yu. I mean, the 3 surveyor team that went to Homuro mansion were Mafuyu's co-worker. Sorry for the sorry for the random I don't know, sorry for talking about this out of nowhere. I'm just trying to understand like the reason, the timeline, how the characters relate to each other. But yeah, my speculation is this. Mafuyu and you were friends from work, then Mafuyu disappears and I don't think they had a family, like any other to fall back to take care of Miku. She is underage. So you, being Mafuyu's friends, take her up. She becomes Rei's apprentice, and she helps Rei on her job. And it may be some kind of magazine. I would have to go to a wiki to check. And I still haven't done that. Miku always keeps her desk so neatly arranged. There is a pile of reference materials and Miku's notes on the desk. She said she had put them together for me. Yoshino Takigawa. The woman in the photograph, Yoshino Takigawa, 26 years old. She was the only survivor of a plane crash that occurred in August. My nose is stuffy. Follow me in a comment from a reporter named Ozawa, who covered it. When the plane crashed, Miss Takigawa was thrown out of the aircraft and was mostly untouched by the fire. Also, the arbor where she was thrown became a cushion, and she was thus miraculously saved. You can just say tree, you don't have to say arbor, but sure. When rescued, her external injuries were mouth burns, bruises, and scrapes, and it was determined there was no threat to her life. Whereas it took 4 days to find her, she was very dehydrated, weak, and distressed, and she seemed to be suffering mentally. During those 4 days, she was surrounded by other victims, her relatives, and she was stuck. So the plane crashed. She was either stuck inside the fuselage, or just stuck on the tree where it crashed, unable to move, unable to do anything. With every single one that was with her in the airplane dead, surrounding her. No wonder she's suffering. Jesus. What an awful thing to happen. Next is what I heard from someone at hospital admission. After hospitalization, she was extremely frightened of being alone or sleeping. She apparently had frightening dreams, and would even hurt herself to stay awake. But over time, the amount she slept grew longer, until she spent most of the day sleeping. At first, she was thought she was sleeping, due to the psychological trauma she experienced, but her condition gradually grew worse, and she would sleep for 3 days straight. When she woke, she would complain of hallucinations, saying pain or there are bruises all over my body. As her hallucinations grew worse, she became less responsive to outside stimulus during her waking hours. Excuse me, and would sometimes mutter deliriously or sing lullabies. The past several days she wasn't awoken, and the rest is as Ray saw. This is also just a hospital humor, but the staff has a long-standing urban legends amongst themselves about patients like Takigawa, who they call lost patients. Okay. Anything else? Placed between the pages of Miko's notebook is a copy of a newspaper cutting with a today's date written on it. On the night of the 9th, a patient disappeared from her wards in Katsuragi Hospital, and the police are currently searching for her. The missing person is the sole survivor of the August plane crash, Yoshino Takigawa. Miss Takigawa became emotionally unstable after the accident. She was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder and hospitalized long-term. The hospital's response to her disappearance went no further than, "We are investigating the details." Miss Takigawa lost all her family in the accident, and concerns have been raised about her current whereabouts. What if she spontaneously combusted and became soot in her own bed? That picture standing on the desk has been laid flat. Oh, is this a photo of Miku? Miku with a man. The photo shows Miku with a kind-looking young man. A boyfriend? No, more like brother and sister. She's always been cheerful enough, but I don't think I've ever seen her look quite discontented. I heard she had lost a family member. Could this person in the picture be? Okay, now to deliver these pictures to Miku, so she can go and do my job, and then do some more ghost hunting around the house. See if there is something. I already found one. The odds of finding more, she's not here. The odds of finding more are kinda high. Is she here? She is. Hello.
Ray? Are you having trouble sleeping? It seems like you're having a lot of nightmares lately. Are you alright?
No, I'm not.
What can I do for you?
Miko, I was wondering if you could research this photograph for me. Thanks. And this other one. I could have gave you both at the same time, but I'd much rather just give you one at a time. I don't have pockets.
Understood. I'll let you know if I find anything.
And I think that's it. On the desk are a small dressing mirror and a lamp with a paper shade. Miku made the shade and the cloth that hangs over the mirror herself. Oh, nice. Handcrafting. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything else around the house that I can find at the moment. I just checked the guide to see, like, have an idea of how much, and literally there is only one more paragraph until the next chapter. So yeah, as I was planning, the videos of this game are gonna be a little bit shorter. Sorry for getting lost, and yeah, and for going a little bit of a tirade. So just so that I can understand or try to put the pieces together. I still haven't read a wiki about this game because I don't want to get spoiled. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I see you on what is going to be, according to the guide, chapter 3 already. I just paused the game for nothing. Goodbye.